Incoming transmission.
Picture this. A recording studio somewhere far, far away.
Welcome, Watchers of Illusion, to my Castle of Confusion on the 2nd of February. Yes, we're officially out of January, which is kinda nice. The year is now in full steam ahead mode. I'm looking at Spy Hunter today on the ZX Spectrum, and what a great game this is, actually. I had this, played this many times as a young wee nipper. I'm only 42 this year, so I'm not exactly ancient, but this game was released in 1983, and it's an arcade conversion, which was also available on the Amstrad, Atari 2600, BBC Micro, Spectrum obviously, C64, Apple II, ColecoVision, MS-DOS, NES, and mobile applications. So, that's kind of a pretty wide range of audience there, hasn't it? It's the other interesting thing about this game is there's no end to it. It is endless. So there's no point trying to complete it because there is no complete point. Right, so trivia out of the way. Let's crack on with the actual game itself. So you can see here that you play the titular Spy Hunter in your nice, classy little car. I've got to say, this moves at quite a rate for a Spectrum game as well, and being that it's 48K as well, hence the lack of music, as the arcade version had the classic Peter Gunn theme tune. If you don't know which one that is, it's the dun 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 dun. That's used in the Blues Brothers. If you haven't seen that, go and watch it because you are missing out on a treat. So there. Yes. So yeah, no sound to speak of, which is a bit of a shame. But you do get your the rockets and you get the gun sounds, and that's about it really. Very standard ZX48 noises. But you know what? We can forgive that because the game itself is cracking. So I'm not going to split hairs too much about the sound. It's lacking, but therefore, you know, the gameplay more than makes up for it. Now, you start off with a cannon on your car. You can see there you've got twin guns, which are unlimited, and you get a truck coming along every now and again that will give you extra goodies for your car, which include smoke screen, oil slick, and rockets. And you see here this helicopter is it's bombed me, but never mind. So every time you die, the screen will move up at a rapid pace and drop you somewhere else. Normally you come out of your van, and you can see the scenery changing as well, the trees being a very lovely blue and red colour. You can destroy the van that you come out of. I'm not sure why they gave that option, but I suppose everything's destructible. It's quite cool as well, because if you do hit a motorcyclist, actually ram him, he'll spin off the road, which is actually quite a nice little touch. You don't need to shoot them. The blue cars, for some reason, are indestructible, not sure why. But you just got to be careful they don't knock you off the road. Everything else seems to be fairly destructible. It's fairly accurate to the arcade as well, which is nice. Always nice to have an arcade perfect conversion, which you don't get these days on the 8-bit machines. You see here this van is trying to catch up with me now. I believe this is Smokescreen. I've lost him. Right, the way that the weapons work as well. So that hold the fire button down and push forwards will activate your cannons. In fact, when you've only got cannons, then any direction and the fire button will work. You see now I have rockets. Not altogether sure how to activate those. But smoke screen and oil slick are activated by holding down the fire button, and he just went in the river. Activated by holding down the fire button and holding any directional button. So forward will become fire, cannons, left and right become oil slick, and I just can't get these rockets to launch. I'm not quite sure what the actual hotkey is for that. Never mind. I'm playing on Kempston joystick, by the way, which I do on most of these. Oh, boo, game over. Well, I'll have another go at this, because I'm actually having quite a lot of fun here. And that's the real sort of key principle to this game. It is fun. And I think, you know, no matter what your sort of genre of game is, I think you'd quite enjoy this one. The Specky does a pretty good job of keeping up with the arcade version, which is always a good thing. And you can see how smooth it is as well. The scrolling is very smooth. and it gives a sort of essence of speed. If you slow down, the scenery slows down, so you get an essence that you are actually going quite fast. That's quite nice. So your car can be destroyed in a few ways. One is colliding with the scenery, another is missing the ramps and stuff and falling into the river, and all that kind of jazz. So be careful of that. The helicopter, of course, can come and bomb you as well. When you go into boat mode, which I'm hopefully going to show you in this review, you end up going against enemy boats as well. So it really is a top-notch spy game. They did originally try and get the James Bond theme to play, but they couldn't get the license for it, so they settled with the Peter Gunn theme. So that is a bit more trivia for you. But all in all, this is a class game, and if you've got it on any of the systems I mentioned before, it's worth a go. If you can find the arcade original, that's probably worth it as well. You see here I'm going through the gate, and now I'm in a little speedboat. I mean, how cool is that? So it is literally a spy game, and I really like that. And the essence of it is all there. So very Bond-esque. Just got to watch out for those little mines that the boats drop. You don't get any upgrades in your boat, by the way. It's just fire, and then you come out of the gateways to go back into your car. So it's making sure that you don't miss the gates, or else you'll be in the river for ages. Like I said, there's no end to the game. You just keep going and going and going. You don't seem to have a life counter either, which is strange. But it's challenging, and it'll keep you coming back for more. You see there, I missed the gate because there's no sort of visual clues as to when the gates are coming up. So I think when it splits, you've got to pick one or the other, and just hope that you pick the one that puts you back in the car. You can just continue in the boat if you prefer that, though. There is no right or wrong way to play this game, considering there is no ending. So just get in there and have some fun with it. You see there's a timer there. I think maybe that might be something to do with the approaching gateways, maybe. Let's see what happens at the end of this timer. Oh, no. Oh, there we go. Oh, I see. Yes, the timer. That's what it does. Just realised. Once the timer expires, it gives you an extra life. So if you lose a life, as long as you survive the timer, then you can carry on where you left off. Brilliant stuff. There's the oil slick one. Oh dear. I think I should have taken the bridge. Never mind. Quite a nice animation there for the car plummeting into the water. Great game. Absolutely brilliant. Anyway, guys, this was done by Bally Midway, by the way, in case you're wondering. Hello to new subscribers. Great to have you along. Hello to existing subscribers. Always great to have your support. This has been the Retro Revival Show for the 2nd of February 2018. I've been Rich, and I will catch you again very soon for a brand new review. Sorry about the lack of reviews this week. It's been a week of illness in this house, so I do apologise. Anyway, hopefully all back on track. I will catch you next time. Take care, and bye for now.